Okay, so this video I'm posting, I am at the very lowest I've ever been. I'm gonna post it, but I'm gonna leave it private for a little bit because it's like really raw and I just wanna, yeah. So I'm really numb right now. I don't feel anything. Last month I took a loan for rent. This month, rent is coming. I had got 2 jobs. I prayed, fasted for them, and 2 separate occasions within that month I got both jobs and had a nervous breakdown and walked out of the jobs. So I finally prayed. I was like, hey, Lord, please get me a really, really good job that I can pay my bills for him. And he did. So I got the job. But the thing is, the pay, they didn't start till like 2 weeks later. And the first paycheck is not for this month. So I don't have rent again. Rent is due in 4 days, and I don't have anything. So I went on Credit Karma because I have a good credit score. Even though I'm in debt, I've never missed a payment, and that bumped my credit score up. So I went on Credit Karma and was looking for loans. I did 2. And I had to do a secure loan, so I thought that I would get it because I have a car, but apparently that's not how it works, so I got denied. And then I got a credit card, which I thought would have a higher limit, and I got accepted, but then once I got accepted, it was only $300, so I just applied for another credit card. And it's supposed to be a higher limit, but I still don't know how much it is. And I don't know when I'm going to get it or my account information or if I can even use it until I activate it. So I am a little, so I have nothing again. And I prayed for the loans that I'd get at least one approved, and I did not get my prayer answered. And last time I was so mad, but this time I'm like, I'm healing very fastly. But I got a lot of healing to do, but I'm like, this is my consequences. I can't get mad at someone not giving me like a get out of jail free card in a way. So I'm like not really mad at my prayers not being answered. I'm just desperate. I don't know what to do. Yeah. I don't want to be homeless again. I will die before I'm homeless again. And my brothers make good money, but they're younger than me, and we don't have a really good relationship, and I doubt that they would help out. And then my sister, she is about to start school, so she needs all her money. And so I kind of don't know what to do, and I've got 3 days until my bill comes, and I'm really numb. I put on this facade. I have nice clothes, I have a nice car, whatever. It's like not even, the car's not paid for or whatever, but people see me as a certain way, and it's just so ironic how I'm probably living way, way worse than all of them. Like, this is my second loan for rent money. And I did calculations yesterday, and I'm like 30,000, not 30, probably like 22, 24,000 in debt. And that's not with student loans, so that's really crazy, and that's really bad. So I don't know. I really want to get a second job so that I can start paying off my debt, but no one's hiring it right now. And overnights, because my first job I worked from 1 to 10, no one's hiring, so it's really hard. And I'm praying for that, but then also I have bad mental health. I just got back on track, and I'm like, I don't know, it'll probably throw me over the edge, but it's like, I don't have a choice. Just mental health sucks when you have like no one around you, no one to like give you safety or anything. So, you have mental health breakdowns, and then the next day you gotta go to work, you gotta pay bills, and like, for me, I knew that, but I still was like, I can't do it, and I just walked out and quit my job. I'm like, well, something else is gonna like come up, and it's like, the world, bills, finances, it waits for no one, and I am glad that I'm growing and maturing and handling this a lot better. I understand fully that this is my fault. I am living in my consequences, and I just need a way out. Well, a way out. I just need. I need one of my credit bills to get approved, but my credit card thing to get approved and get open fast. But also, I want a way out, and that's what I'm asking God. Like, I understand this is my consequences, but like, give me a way to like make it right. Like, give me a good second job and give me the strength to work it for 6 months, 7 months, so then I can start paying off debt. But it's like, he hasn't opened any doors and no one's really hiring. I'm like, then I'm stuck. I'm living in my consequences with no way to do right. And I'm thankful for this job, but and I am like staying out of my head because my head is a nightmare. If I stay in it too long, I will kill myself. So I'm trying to ground myself and stay present in my body. It's really hard. It's very hard. And then also at work, before I would always open up and like everyone would always say I'm weird, and weird is such a casual term, but to me, when I was younger, weird was such a like brutal term, and weird like kills me. It's like one of my trigger words. So as soon as someone says I'm weird, I shut down. I'm like, I don't, weird has such a bad and deep connotation for me. So I shut down and I stop. Every time I do it, I interact less and less. And so I'm at the point now where I don't even talk to anybody. I don't make eye contact because I am now in my present state. I'm starting to heal. I'm being grounded. And now I understand like the vibes I give off, the energy I give off, how people perceive that, how people see me. Like I see everything now. And before I was so numb because, I was protecting myself, and I understand why. Because as soon as my first time being present, the first couple days I started noticing it, and I had a panic attack, and like I couldn't serve anymore. I have the meanest face in the world, and I was serving. I was so unaware, but I started healing, and that's like, whenever I heal, it's like, I understand why people don't like healing, because it's such like, you take so many steps back. It's so regressive, and so, yeah, I was so numb, dissociated. I could handle anything. I was so durable. Like if I was homeless, I'd find something. Like I mean, like not saying I'm like smart, but it's like I just didn't have emotion, so I could push myself through anything. I'll sleep over behind this tree for a couple of days, and I'll get in a hotel. Like that was literally my mindset. I remember when I was homeless, I was like, I had got my money back from college or from tax returns, and I'm like, I was homeless, and I'm like, I'm gonna treat myself, and I got an Airbnb for 3 days, and then I went back to like living in a shelter, and I'm like, this is it's just such like compartmentalization. This was before, like this was right when I like left Hope. I had no idea about bills and stuff like that, and like I was so young, so that's why I was like foolish. But it's like I compartmentalized everything, and I was just like, when I was homeless, I felt nothing. Like I was like nothing faced me. But it's like when I started healing, like that was my superpower of being so durable and so hard and so just iron and like just confrontational. I was like I'd be blunt, I didn't care. And then like now it's like I understand that was just me trying to like get through, survive childhood, but now that that's all going away, it's such a shock to my body. Like I never had emotions. I didn't cry. I didn't like do like anything. And like as soon as I started getting present and started being grounded, like I had a panic attack. I stopped, like I was scared to go to the tables because I'm like, I understand now the energy I give, and I feel like that's why every job I had up until now, like everyone hated me because I was so like numb. I didn't see like the energy I gave off, and even if it was my fault, I would never say it was my fault. I wouldn't even think it was my fault. I would think like situation by situation. I wouldn't think like I'm the common denominator in all the situations, and so um, yeah. So I'm healing. I'm doing so much work, so much progress, but um, like it's such a I regress so much that I am a shell. Like right now, I feel like I'm a shell of myself because I've only lived in my survival state. I don't know what my healed state is, and so I'm like tearing off these armors, and I have no idea how to act. I don't have the tools, and so yeah, it's kind of hard. And I did lose a little bit of my superpower, but yeah, it's just crazy. The ones that are look like they're doing the best are always doing the worst. The ones that always have all the nice things are always doing the worst, and that's me. And I really just want an opportunity to right my wrongs and close this chapter and heal and all that. I really, and I just need strength to be able to work 2 full-time jobs, but I feel like I can do it. And I really want God to give me a good job and fit with my schedule so then I can really show him, myself, my sister, that I can right my wrongs and close this chapter. I even fasted for it, and usually all my fast prayers get answered. I mean, it's still like I'll still give it time. I didn't put a timeline on it, but my other ones, all the other 3 fasts, they all got answered. But yeah, I am once again not doing good financially, but mentally I'm doing better. But it's always one or the other with me. But you know, I'm 26, and I do blame myself. I blame myself because this is my constant. Like I've made these choices, but then so I do take accountability. But then I don't blame I take accountability for my choices and my actions, but I don't blame myself because I have lived through survival and I parented myself and I didn't have any tools, the right tools, so I just made up like and put tools wherever it fit, and so I'm like all wired wrong. So I take the consequences. I don't blame myself. Some things I know that I could have done right. I could have been better a steward of my job. I was terrible at the job, and I could have not been living above my means and stuff like that. I take responsibility for that, and I do want to change that going forwards. But I am in my 20s, and I'm trying to get all of my craziness and out of my system and heal as much as I can. And I'm doing that and making so many mistakes, and you know, I'll be the one with all the crazy stories about my 20s. You know, there's a lot of people that have those crazy 20s, but it's like the ones that go through everything, like emotion-wise and situations, and are unstable, and they better themselves. Like those people are always the best, firm in foundation, like in their foundation, in themselves, in life. They're always the best ones off. So I'm gonna end there, but I am, you know, I'm taking the long road, and but just I don't know, but I am thankful for this job, It's gonna pay my bills. But I do need a second job.